Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Unicorn Call here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're expecting a free code or a free membership or any other type of freebies or promotion, currently there's nothing, right? We haven't really gotten a free code in a while. No free membership or anything like that. It's just the same old stuff, and obviously it's stuff that you can buy yet again through Tuesday, August 22nd. You can get the Hive bundle, so get the Hive bundle if you love some bumblebees. For a Pirate 101, we have this little Sky Snake bundle, which is in the Crown Shop. Again, something you can buy. For Pirate 101, they have the Monchu's Royal Jelly Jam event, so talk to Reginald and Avery's court to get started. That's literally all the news. And then if you wanted to get on the technical side of things, of course, there's always something in the crown shop. I think it's like a Sinbad crown bundle or whatever that is. 3,990 crowns. You get 12 packs for the price of 10. You already know. Alright, that's it. That's literally all the news, okay? And, lately, the news, it's kind of getting hard to make news content when really nothing is happening, especially on like a daily occasion. There's just literally nothing happening. It's kind of sad because I feel like this summer update was just kind of a really big flop. In my own opinion, it just kind of feels like, I don't know, like there wasn't really a lot to do. Of course, you can go raiding. I know all the hardcore raiders and, everybody, the hardcore wizheads, they love raiding and stuff like that, but it's like, raiding is really resourceful and it is honestly a chore, right? I can't even get my own guild to even stay the full 3 hours anymore. Like, we literally can only raid for like an hour and that's it. I even left the guild again. Like, there's not much to do. I think it's mainly a personal guild issue, but overall, I don't know, man. It's just not a fun time. Now, of course, there's still going to be people playing this game because, nostalgia. That's the one thing this game has. But content-wise, I don't know, man. This is the summer update for 2022. And this was a pretty fun summer update. They introduced guilds. We had a new skeleton key bosses and kind of lore spellments, new beast forms, rewards, and stuff like that. New event rewards, new pet willcast, bug fixes, and other changes. We also get the first raid, which was the Dragonspire raid, which was pretty fun. Now, I still don't agree with some of the guild stuff, like how it requires like 11 online friends to be on. You have to be a level 30 plus character to join a guild, and you also need to be a max level wizard to even make a guild overall. So, guilds are kind of really strict, but overall, it is nice to be in one. Though I will say that since raids are kind of locked for two guilds, right? So you have to join a guild, it can be any guild, in order to go raiding because that's where the raid portal is. That's kind of basically the only reason to join a guild is if you go raiding. I tell this to a lot of people because I know a lot of people want to be a part of something big and stuff like that, but I'm just going to keep it honest with you. There's really nothing else to a guild unless you go raiding. And of course, you could be a decorator or stuff like that. You can just hang out and be social, but that's kind of really limited in a sense, Obviously, if you're like a social person, you might really love guilds. You just gotta find a social guild because, of course, there are gonna be those try-hard guilds that will raid like every single day or every week, right? For our guild, at least, or for the guild I was in, we just don't have that ability anymore because people have kids, people have work, people get sleepy, somebody's stomach hurts, it's a whole thing, or somebody gets bored, because we keep losing, I think it's mainly just a personal guild issue for me. And then in the summer update for 2023, we get the Crying Sky raid, which is completely different from the Dragonspire raid. And of course, I've done some gameplay of it. It's a pretty fun raid. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's a lot to handle. And obviously, the developers did say that, oh, this is like supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be done in a week, which I understand. But, you know, I don't think our guild, especially our guild, is really kind of looking forward to, like, going in and then losing over and over and over again, right? You know? I don't know what we did last time, but we had Vital. He's back on work, but, like, we literally killed one of the bosses on that one round, or whatever it was, that one run we did. So I don't know what we did last time, but we need to do that again. Now, unfortunately, I can't join another guild for 2 weeks because the whole guild hop thing is over. But yeah, the Crying Sky Raid, you know, I don't know, this summer update was kind of iffy, you know. If you don't do raids, or if you're not in the guild, then you already will not be able to do the Crying Sky Raid content. So already that's off the charts. And then you have the name and gender change option, which was really cool, a nice little accessibility feature for everybody. This is a one-time thing though. You need 100 crowns, or you need to be a level 50. Don't know why they have a level cap on it, but you know, I've already mentioned that a couple of times. And then we have challenge mode, which we kind of just don't really give challenge mode its own spotlight, just because I think they don't know what to do with it in a sense. Honestly, we don't even need a challenge mode in a sense, but I don't know, man. I've already explained this numerous times, and it's probably not going to get picked up on, but you don't have to handicap the player to make content hard. If anything, if you handicap the player, it just makes it completely tedious. Not that it's hard, but it just makes it tedious. You might as well just call this tedious mode updates, you know? And of course you get higher drop rates for all this old content. There's 2 in Imperia, there's 1 in Lemuria, and you know, you can't use Shatter, you can't use Feint, Bad Juju, Bad God, blah, 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 blah. You can't use a whole list of spells. You can't use enchants, no standard mode spells allowed, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this isn't PvP, it's a PvE content, so I don't know. Challenge mode was kind of a miss, especially for me. If you want to do challenge mode, I wish you luck. Good luck in the team-ups, because I think you're going to need it. But I'm sure it'll be fun for some people. Then, of course, we get, you know, the occasional Beast Moon stuff. You know, new Beast forms, updates, and, you know, edits and, you know, rewards. Then you get the in-person pet kiosk, which I haven't really seen a lot of people do. You know, it just seems like it's so inconvenient to kind of, like, teleport or ask a player to, like, teleport and be like, hey, I'm interested in this pet, you know? But if you do it this way in person, you know, it's, you know, a cheaper cost, right? Honestly, they could just lower the cost of the hatching kiosk, hatching prices, but of course they won't do that, because why? I don't know. I don't make the game. But it's just such an inconvenience to do all that. You know, it's very convoluted in a sense. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I don't know, it just feels like a waste of time. It seems like a waste of time. It's a small game. Not everybody's going to be doing that. You know, PvP changes, they have level scaling in it, blah, 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 AoEs, or whatever that is. I think they reverted the whole AoE ban thing until they readjusted. They just banned, like, Dragoon AoE, so you can't use, like, the Dragoon amulet hit. But, you know, it is what it is. Otherwise, you know, this summer update was just kind of like, meh. You know, it was kind of there. You know, it was alright, but, you know, it's just nothing that's really gonna make me like, oh, should I just keep a membership? You know, this is nothing you really need a membership for, you know. Neither was the one last year either. You could kind of do most of this stuff for free, honestly. You know, we got the update notes, and this is for, whatchamacallit. This is in the beginning. This was like in, not July, like, I'd say like April or something like that. And this was a pretty decent update again, you know. But the Rate My Stitch, you know, it kind of got boring after a little bit. I still do the Rate My Stitch event just so I can get those Stitch tokens, which I really love. But I don't know, man. And then we got the whole challenge mode introduction of, you know, blah, blah, blah. New Beast Moon and Decathlon gear sets, you know, if you want to grind for that. The new Nightmare Swamp Gauntlet, pretty cool, but similar to the other gauntlets, you know, farming it kind of becomes a chore, and you're not really getting the best drop ratings and, you know, loot drops. So it's kind of like, you know, you kind of stop doing it after a while. I will say that the amulet are awesome. It is definitely worth the farm. But yeah, overall, it's just kind of like, you know. Yeah, it's kind of like that, you know. Last year was kind of messy because we had a bunch of messy stuff. We had the introduction of Novus, which Novus farming was not fun whatsoever. That was not a fun time. And we also had the Grim Ferryman pack slash Cerberus pack fiasco. Wizard101 also got hacked in that same year, I think. You know, the dude was typing in like, what was it, like, what was the show called? Breaking Bad, like, references and stuff like that, you know. You know, there's a bunch of junk happened last year. I think last year was messy, and now this year, it's, like, kind of just boring. You know, of course, we'll see what the new world has to offer. Yay! But, you know, if it's something like Novus where the farming is ridiculous and they're asking for such an unreasonable amount of time to get this quote-unquote like gear or whatever, then, you know, honestly, I think I might just quest through Wallaroo and just like skip it. Like, I'm not even worried about like the new gear if it's gonna be a chore. I'll just wait until I'm super bored, then it will give me something to do, because honestly, I don't even think it's worth soaking in a lot of hours. I still farm in Novus to this day. Like, I'll do a couple of Novus team ups, and, you know, I see a lot of people exhausted just trying to get gear. You know, it is such an exhausting farming. I don't know why they decided to change it up this year, and I don't know why they made it this excruciating, but I don't know. That's just my blindless TED Talk rant. Obviously, there's going to be people that still love this game. Of course, I'll always still love this game. I'll always be making videos for it, no matter how many rants I do. But at the same time, it is kind of sad and depressing that this game can't be the best that it could be, just because of, I don't know, just a lot of decisions I don't fully agree with. Yes, it's one. Just a lot of things I don't agree with, you know, but we'll see what happens, man. Birthday's coming up in September, which is, I believe, next month. Is next month September, right? So, yeah, make sure to check out Wizard101's birthday and check out my channel, because we will be giving you the latest free codes. It will probably be the same free codes as usual, like a party hat or whatever, a gobbler cake, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Maybe we can get like a free Wizard City and Krakatopia during the birthday. I don't know. Maybe a free Wizard101 membership weekend. I think that might be asking for way too much, but maybe a free Wizard City for a weekend. I don't know, you know. Hopefully this birthday is something good, because the game turns 15. 15 years, man, if I'm reading that correctly. I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But until then, I would love to know your thoughts on this game. Do you go raiding? Are you interested in raiding? Do you even know what guilds are? Do you think the game is becoming kind of too grindy, too expensive? You know, I'd love to know your thoughts, because we all play this game at the end of the day, and I don't know. I just wish that it could be the best it could be, right? You know, last night I deleted Overwatch 2. I was like, yeah, this game has turned into a cash cow, you know? And now I'm looking at Baldur's Gate 3, which has like no microtransactions and stuff like that. Baldur's Gate 3 looks really good. I might buy that tonight on PlayStation. It's looking real good. And that also comes out in September on the PlayStation. It already came out on PC, and it looks like everybody's loving it, so yeah, I might gotta get into some D&D action. Never really played Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot, but yeah, I'm excited to try that. So definitely check out the channel for that. I'll probably be posting more off-brand content as well, since you know, there's really nothing happening on the Wizard 101 and Pirate 101 and Wizard 101 Europe as well, besides stuff that you can buy. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if anything happens. And yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. And shout out to the devs for working so hard on this game. I know it's frustrating to hear me talk, but still love y'all regardless. Keep having a wonderful day. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.